exhibit.
Okay.
Thank you.
In order to get into the exhibit, you need to be all here.
So we're for professional development hours.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Should we do that? Should I just call this up? Okay. We can do a call out.
The microphone is right here if you want to go. Okay.
Thank you so much. We are so pleased to have you all here, and we appreciate you coming out on a Sunday afternoon to join us at Arizona Science Center. We're here as part of a special event for not only AID, Arizona PBS, but also a special event as part of a grant we have from the Marguerite Casey Foundation and Latino Public Broadcasting with a film that has come to us granted from NETA, which is National Education Television Association. And we have appreciated the grant that was actually funded to us early in the fall from the Latino Public Broadcasting and Marguerite Casey Foundation. The grant will continue on, but this has been a very special engagement that we've been a part of. And I was a part of another educator event here at Arizona Science Center with the race exhibit. And when I came to the race exhibit and saw it, I just knew there had to be a way to make it fit. And when we talked with Arizona Science Center, we shared with them what we had with Raising Hope, and they had so many things going on that in looking at what we had to offer, they said, what do you think about the very last day? And we said, oh, the last day. What's the last day? And they said, January 2nd. And we said, that's the last day of Christmas break. And we said, oh, it's the last afternoon of Christmas break. And so as a staff, we agreed it's kind of like ripping a Band-Aid off for back to work, right? So I appreciate you all being here this afternoon. We hope you're enjoying some really good food. It's cold outside, but there's lots of hot food. So enjoy, please, enjoy lots of it, because we don't need to enjoy lots of it. I have a big sweater on, but I don't need to enjoy that much of it. But we want you all to enjoy, and please take a lot of time to soak up the wonderful content that we're going to share with you this afternoon, both here from our speakers and next door at the exhibit. I think we have a lot to be thankful for with the year that just finished, and with what you're going to hear, and in looking forward to the year ahead. The campaign with Raising Hope, the Equal Voice Story, is a campaign to raise awareness for working class families. And there are certainly a lot of them. I know many of us in this room represent them. And also poor families. And we need to unite and lift themselves and lift ourselves up and out of poverty. And help take control over their families and our families, and have a promise of equality and opportunity for all of us. And the resource guide that all of you got, this is really not a program for today. It is a program, but it's also a resource guide. And one of the things that I was so excited about in this resource guide was all the facts. And you'll notice as you flip through this, and one of the favorite things that I used to do as a classroom teacher was go over myths and facts. All of us can find ourselves bound by myths. And we can choose to support those myths and buy into those, or we can choose to really dig into what are the facts. And what are the facts that we're going to decide we know are true and decide to change? Because we have control over what the facts are, and we can choose to change those, right? So dig into those and take some time to think about those. And this is also a fantastic tool to use with students. Whether you teach science, because there's science in some of these facts, there's a lot of English, a lot of discussion, and a lot of writing prompts, and of course a lot of social studies and economics in all of these. And I think there's a lot of different grade levels in these. You can start whether you are teaching high school, of course, naturally, and middle school, but I think there's a lot of elementary level things you can gear down at lower levels, because younger students, if their families are dealing with these kinds of things at home, they need to be talking with these issues at school in their classrooms, because they hear their moms and dads talking about these things at home. So I hope that you'll take this resource guide back and read it and think about it. And more importantly, as we look forward to watching parts of this program, we're going to share with you where you can order the DVDs. It's free of charge. And I think that's an exciting thing to know too. You can order that DVD